By show of hands, how many of you can handle a little bit more love, passion, and understanding in your life? I said love, passion, and understanding in your life. How many like that? Yeah. How about just a little bit more joy and excitement to what you do on your daily basis? Yeah. Awesome. Very good. Well, you come to the right place. My name is Dino, as he said, and as you know, you're here to learn about the business of marriage. And I want to thank you for coming here. So I'm reminded of a story, and I like to tell the story about a guy who was sitting at his table, and his wife walks in on him, and he's crying. And his wife's like, "Honey, what's the problem?" And he goes, "You know, do you remember when I was 18 and you were 16 and we started a date?" She goes, "Well, yeah, honey, I remember that. That's very nice. Thank you for thinking of that." And he goes, "Well, do you remember when your dad caught us messing around in the backseat of his car?" And she goes, "Well, yeah, honey." And he starts to cry a little more. And she's like, "But honey, why are you upset about this?" And he goes, "Well, do you remember when your dad said that I was either going to marry you or he was going to have me thrown in jail?" And she goes, "Well, yeah, I remember that. I don't understand why it's making you so upset, honey." And he goes, "Because I just realized I'd be released from jail today." Oh, they don't do much better than this. So you got a lot now. So you ready to get started? Yes. Is it okay if I tell you a little bit about me and how I got to this point in my life and why I feel like I want to do this for the rest of my life? Is that okay? Yes. All right. My wife and I have been married, like I said, for 14 years. We have 3 kids. How many kids? 3. They are 10, 9, and 8 years old. Yeah, I know. Huh? That was my reaction too. Yeah. Did not plan it that way at all. Once we figured out what was causing it, we just stopped doing it altogether. Today we're going to start on your business plan. Is that okay with everybody? Yes. Awesome. The first thing I want to talk about is this myth that's out there, and I'm assuming most people in this room agree, that too many people in the world get married because of this one stupid thing that messes up everybody's life. One really, it's actually a pain in the butt for most people, and it is something that gets in the way of school, if it happens during school, or any part of your life. Sometimes it's just one of those crazy little things. And it's this weird 4-letter word. What's the word, please? I'm sorry, what's the word, please? Love. The Beatles were wrong. Love is not the answer. All you need is not love. Why did you get married to your spouse? Go ahead, just yell it out. Why did you get married?
Common values.
What's that?
Common values.
Common values.
Fun to hang out with.
Fun to hang out with. Cool. What's that?
You cared about him?
I thought you said had a nice bottom. Okay. That's what I heard. Nice bottom. Okay. You cared about. The only thing is that obviously love is never, ever, ever, ever. Go ahead, help me out. Ever enough. Very good. How many of you in business, though, let's switch it because it's called the business of marriage. How many of you would be willing to, in a business situation, put time, money, emotion, family time, sweat, sometimes blood, tears, into something, all based on the fact that you just had a good feast? What's this couple look like to you? I don't know if you often see it. If you would put one word on this couple, what would you say?
Happy.
Happy. Happy? Pretty good. Everybody agree with happy? Cool. And this one?
Frustrated.
What's that?
Miserable.
Frustrated. Unhappy.
Angry.
Unhappy. You're angry. How this one?
Fun.
Fun?
Expressive.
Everybody agree with that? Fun?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So here, what I want you to see is that these companies spend billions and billions of dollars on advertising trying to get you to understand at one quick look, what these mean and what they're giving to the world. What I want you to understand is that we as couples, as married couples, or as just people in general, we do the exact same thing every day of our lives. And people put a brand or a label on us. So what we're going to do is we're going to start talking about what a business consists of and what your business consists of. Now, obviously, the first thing all of your businesses consist of is a company name. Now, a name like Nike, kind of weird, right? Who's out of that? I mean, kind of Nike, what the whole story is, I don't know, but really no, I mean, unless you're really into the Nike brand or Nike franchise, you don't know what the name is. But obviously, you all have a name. You all have a company name even. You have a name that's given out to people. Matter of fact, people who don't know your name, whether it be at church or other social clubs, they'll just associate a name with you. They're the whatever couple. You know the couple with the balding thing, and she's got the yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, right? That's how it is. Yeah, you do the same thing. So we all have a name. We also have something that's very important that goes along with the name. That we, whether we know it or not, spend a lot of time making sure other people have this thing or understand this thing. And if we don't spend the time doing it, they'll do it for us. And that is your brand. It's what, please?
Brand.
I'm sorry, twice loud.
Brand.
All right. You all have a brand. You all have a brand. Just like McDonald's and Nike and every other company out there has a brand, and it's your job actually to put it out there. You have to control that brand. Another thing in your company that you have, that other companies have as well, is that you produce something. You do what?
Produce.
I'm sorry, you do what?
Produce.
You produce something. Now, that might be children. But you also produce other things in life. You produce a feeling. You know, there are those couples that I just like to be around because they're just fun. And I enjoy being around them because they're always laughing or enjoying themselves, or at least enjoying what I have to say. So I like being around them. And then there are the couples who I really wish I didn't have to spend another moment with in my life because they drag me down. The crap magnet people, right? You have crap magnet people in their life where it's like everything bad's always happening to them, so I don't want to stand around them because the crap might just hit me, right? It's exactly the same. And one of the things you need to understand is that you are either infecting people or you're affecting people with what you're producing. So you're going to choose in your life through what you do together to affect people through what you have to give, or you're going to infect people with the poison that you bring to their life as well. This goes individually and as a couple.